coverage you can count on continues. With Storm Team 10 meteorologist Everett Lau.
Good Saturday morning. We've made it to the weekend and we're off to a pretty nice start as we take a live look from our tower cam down in Vincennes. We'll see a few clouds out there, but we're expecting a mostly sunny day. Much better than the past few Saturdays when we've been starting off with some scattered showers and thunderstorms. So any outdoor events going on today going to be just fine. And we're expecting temperatures to be a little bit below average. We're normally in the upper 80s this time of year. Today, only looking at a high in the lower 80s and not too humid. And as we get into tomorrow, there is going to be a possibility for some scattered showers. Don't think it's going to be an all-day rain. You'll still be able to get some of your outdoor activities done, and it'll be just a touch warmer with highs in the mid-80s. Right now, we're still in the 60s for most spots, although Paris still in the upper 50s. A few locations farther to the north were in the 50s this morning. But with the sun coming up, we're starting to climb. 63 right now in Newton and Sullivan, 69 down in Vincennes, and 65 now in Linton. So as we look at Futurecast going through the course of the day, again, a few passing clouds. Futurecast at times going to show a few little blips of green. Can't rule out a spotty shower, but I think they're going to be very few and far between. So I think most of us just going to be enjoying a mostly sunny sky. We go into the overnight hours. We're going to keep that sky mostly clear. It's going to be another cool night. We'll see temperatures dropping down into the lower 60s. So another nice night that you can let in some fresh air. And then as we get into Sunday, Futurecast trying to bring in a few more scattered showers in the morning. I think the best chance of rain tomorrow is going to be once we get into the afternoon during the heat of the day. Here's lunchtime, you can see mostly dry, but then as we get into the evening hours, that's when we start to see some scattered showers and maybe a few thunderstorms return to the forecast. Again, some areas probably not going to see any rain out of the system, but we do have the chance in for some rain as we finish up the weekend. And then as we get into next week, the main story becomes the heat. So the hot and humid weather is going to be returning. Each day just going to get a little bit warmer, and eventually we're going to have several days in the 90s. And with that comes the heat index. So it's going to be feeling like the triple digits, especially by the time we get towards the end of the week. So this is going to be kind of the first round of really hot and humid weather we've had this summer. Looking at our temperature trend, again, this weekend staying in the 80s, a little bit below our average in the upper 80s, but by Monday we make it back above average, and then Tuesday we start our string of 90-degree days. And once we get there Tuesday, we may stay in the 90s at least until next weekend. So it's going to be several days in a row where we see those temperatures in the 90s. As we look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, it favors above average temperatures across a good chunk of the country, even through the rest of the month. So this goes through July 28th through August 1st. So it looks like that summer-like weather is here to stay as we finish up the month of July. Before today, again, a little bit cooler than average. Really nice day, mostly sunny with highs in the lower 80s, a light breeze out of the north-northwest at about 3 to 6 miles per hour. Then tonight, another cool night will drop down into the lower 60s under a mostly clear sky, with the breeze eventually becoming calm. Then tomorrow, 85, mostly sunny, but scattered showers are possible, especially through the afternoon. We'll see the wind shift and come out of the southwest, and that's going to start to bring in that warmer air. So as we look at the 7-day forecast, again, once we get to Tuesday, that's when we start with those temperatures in the 90s, and they just keep building, eventually into the middle 90s by the time we get towards the end of next week. And each of the days next week could feature a spotty shower just because it's going to be so hot and humid. I don't think they're going to be washouts, but we can't rule out a few little sprinkles as we get into the heat of next week.